Good afternoon and welcome back to Withrow Urban Homestead. Today is April 28th and it's time to clean up the front porch pots from the winter and plant our winter sown sweet Alyssum flowers. The strawberry and snapdragons, they survived the winter and they're growing again. Did you see the cherry twist snapdragons are gonna bloom soon? I actually planted those last spring and they stayed small. But they survived the winter and now they've really taken off. The strawberries have flower and fruit. It's still green, but it's going to turn red soon. We harvest strawberries here in May. I want to go ahead and clean up any dead or damaged leaves. I don't want to leave a place for pests to hide. And I like to use my little embroidery scissors. I noticed some of the sweet Alyssum from last year has self-seeded. It's still tiny. Every year it also self-seeds down in the sidewalk cracks. More will come up. That was simple and easy. Now let's plant the sweet Alyssum. I use this hardware cloth to block animals from digging in these pots. Now we winter sowed these. We started them early March and they germinated in 7 days. They've been growing for 7 weeks in that container, and I hardened them off starting 9 days ago. They're definitely ready to be planted. You want to plant your sweet alyssum when nighttime temperatures are about 50 degrees or above, around your last freeze. For us, that's now, at the end of April. Let's go ahead and water them in. Now, sweet alyssum makes a beautiful border. It would be beautiful planted along here. It's a 2 to 4 inch, very low plant, but it'll bush out about 12 inches wide, and it just cascades. So if you want to plant it as a border, space it 6 to 8 inches apart. I don't see any that's self-seeded in this pot, probably because the strawberries spread out so much. Last year, I let the strawberry runners go because soon my husband Dale is having a liver transplant. And I knew it was possible this spring I wouldn't have time to take care of these pots, but I wanted to make sure that it was full of green, so I let the strawberries go. I'm not sure where it thinks it's going, but let's tuck it back into the pot. Now, normally I trim my strawberry runners, but like I said, for these, I wanted them to be full of green, not necessarily of fruit. Strawberries like full sun, and sweet alyssum likes full sun too. It's perfect here in the front garden. These are a great flower to plant near plants that suffer from damage from aphids. They attract parasitic wasps that kill aphids. The tiny flowers on this plant attract multiple tiny tiny pollinators. It's really fascinating. Sweet alyssum planted directly in the ground doesn't need fertilizing. But in a container, you want to feed once a month. Every month. I'm going to wait because they're so tiny I don't want to burn them. I'm going to give them time to get used to being in the pot. Hopefully the strawberries won't shade them out. We'll see if they grow. But I can add fresh mulch today. It'll help hold in the moisture. Oh, and by the way, sweet alyssum, they actually like to dry out between waterings. Since they're sharing this pot with other plants, I doubt they ever get really dry. Well, maybe this summer they will. Come back and check the progress of our porch pots and see if our sweet alyssum grows. Thank you for visiting Withrow Urban Homestead. See you later. Bye-bye.